I just started to make a cup of tea, and I turned on the TV to find something, and it was a little thing that a guy did, his own little video of that they want to arrest and jail people who haven't done this. They're mandating it in different cities, in different states. They are in different countries. The restrictions and the rules and stuff are completely over the top. And I'm done with their chemicals. I try and keep them out of me, but they're constantly putting them in. They definitely don't want them injected. And so this guy goes out, and he is obviously doesn't want one and thinks we have rights to choose for ourselves, and can recognize how they're pairing people against us, just as they did with the Nazis. And they got neighbors to turn on neighbors so that they could get the people to do what they wanted. And so this guy goes out and is doing like a fake petition to get people to sign so that everybody who doesn't is arrested. And so he talks to a whole bunch of different people. The thing that is so crazy, a lot of people would tell him, fuck off. But the people who would go in, who were all for it, man, hell yeah, it's about time we arrest these people. He would sit there the whole time while you had him filling out the paper. He would sit there and be telling him all this logical stuff. He would be saying it in a different perspective. Like, yeah, they shouldn't be concerned just because they're putting experimental, this is the first mRNA and all this stuff. He's telling them all these facts, and they're just like completely oblivious. Like they don't even hear him talking. They're just focused on, yes, jail them, control them. Like that's their only concern. Not even stopping to consider, well, what if we controlled all of them and then they decided they all wanted to do something, but I didn't want to do it? Then do I have to follow that rule? Can I be jailed if I don't go along? Do I have to do what they say? It's like, how is it that you're not realizing when you are giving up, when you're all for someone else to lose their rights, you're giving up everyone's rights. You're giving up your own rights. Because it's the steps. They're just all steps to get us to that place that they want us, for the ultimate control, no rights. They can, hold you down and give you these. And they've already got it to where all of our food is filled with chemicals, our water, our air, like everything is absolute insanity. And that these people are just so... it's so strange how they are so caught up in, this fear that just drives them into this insane place of like, fuck everybody else. It is like they have no logic. Like, how many of these people are going around? Know lots of people who have died. I don't know any. I don't know people who have known any. On the next door, before I got kicked off, I had said that. Now, one girl, like, her aunt, her uncle, her cousins, she's going through her whole list. Okay, well, that's not everybody's family. That is one family. We don't know. How sickly are you guys? Does everybody in your family have cancer? Like, I don't know. The numbers are very low for healthy people to get sick and to die. And to need to have one of these for that? No, I don't take it for the regular yearly one. I stopped when I was a nurse when they kept trying to force us that we had to do that. I started refusing. No, I don't want it. Why does everybody get sick after they get it? I don't want that. And, I'd rather, you're going to get sick after you get it, just get sick naturally. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, I don't know. But these people who are just so, it's like you are going against your own people, just like what I was saying to my daughter yesterday. Step back and think about, like, you used to be progressive. Anti-establishment was now progressive is, you know, to be compliant, to be oppressive, to, you know, carry the line, to do what you're told, to you know, shame others into doing what they're told. It's like, what in the hell kind of, how do you just not see what is happening? It's so, and the people he was talking to, he's in California, because he kept saying, you know, about Newsom. So he was talking to them, and it seemed like they were like down on a beach. There was a few people who were wearing these and stuff. Most of the people who weren't, but they still, you know, thought people should be jailed. Put in jail. It's a criminal offense to not take a government mandated thing. Like, especially coming from a government that does not in any way, shape, or form ever, definitely since I've been alive, and if you go through any history, not since, I don't know, maybe when it was very formed, it wasn't corrupted. They were trying to leave corruption to form another one, and it got infiltrated by corruption. But these people are not people you trust with your life, that you just hand over your health to. I mean, you need to know who it is, what their agenda is, to understand who these people are and what they stand for. When you realize that this is you know, that they're globalists, and that they are, you know, in eugenics and stuff, they believe that, you know, it needs to be controlled, that you need to only have a certain amount of people. They want to be the ones in control. They look down on the people. They keep them ignorant, but they look down on them as stupid cattle. Like, they are the ones who are doing it, but then they make fun of people who are in their system. It's like, you created this system so you could have like little court jesters, so you could come to life, have everything, live, you know, to whatever extreme of your perversion and your, you know, the weird shit, and then just have all of us just be like their entertainment. You know, watch us squirm, watch us die, watch us bleed, watch us suffer. That's what gives them joy. That's what they like to sit around and talk and laugh about. So, you know, and these people who are, you know, in all support of that, against the other people because they don't want to be controlled by these people, it's like, it's so bizarre how these people just cannot see through their own. Man, I say this all the time. All the time with Ted, when I would talk to these people. I mean, they've got their feet in their mouth the whole time. I don't see how they can even say any words, but they don't even know that their feet are in their mouth. They just keep talking. It just doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, there's people who want to have people jailed if they don't want to be controlled, and they're willing to, you know, I even said to my daughter yesterday, I said, well, you know, what are you going to do if they start making it where I'm not allowed to get food and stuff? I mean, at what point do you start saying, hey, you know, enough's enough? You know, my sick old mom, she don't want the damn thing, then she doesn't have to have it. Then, or, I mean, I'm still getting like, oh, well, I'll pay you. You know, we can go travel. We can go to Hawaii. You can't go to Hawaii if you don't have this. It's like, entire state, they can tell you, oh yeah, you can't come in. So they can tell you can't come in without proving you have one. So then, as all of the citizens have these, like, where does this nonsense stop? You know, it stops with us when these other people wake up to what they're really doing. These people who think they're so fucking progressive when all they want to do is oppress. And, you know, when they wake up to their own behaviors. And, you know, that to me is what the situation is. It's not, I mean, these bad people are going to they've been doing bad shit all the time. They've been doing bad shit this whole entire time. I mean, right now they're doing so much stuff just to try and prevent there is so much stuff that is out right now that they are pretending like doesn't even exist. Not even giving an inkling of it on the news. That's how fucking controlled. They keep this environment so controlled with their narrative and what they're pushing, and to guide you into thinking certain things about certain people. It's all so controlled. But that is the thing to me, is that these people who need to wake up and see their own behaviors. That's what this is about. This is about you waking up, taking a look at the mirror, thinking something through, not just being reactive, but thinking it through. Like, what does this mean? If I say this, what does that mean to our general, our culture, to our society? To, does that mean we stop being free? And what is freedom? How important is freedom? Do we want to just be controlled? Are we just little children? Do we need to have an overseer? Do we need someone who's completely controlling us because they've locked us in a system that they benefit from, that we starve? So you need to start looking at things much deeper. This shallow, phobic world they've created. Like, get some depth in your soul, look into some shit. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. To sit there and sign papers that you think other people should be jailed. Go to jail for saying that they want their own free rights as a human being. Makes no sense. Think about yourself. Look at yourself. All of these situations that are going on, they're all there for you to get this opportunity to look at yourself. Go in deeper, really consider where you stand on things, because, that's what this is all about. That's the hand of God. God is holding up a mirror. So you get this opportunity to look at yourself. It's your opportunity to grow, or you can lock in and you can just, be that until the end. You've got plenty more lives to come back and fix it. So you decide. Talk to you later. Bye.